you join me actually as I'm leaving Oxford Services because I didn't make it home from where we've been without needing the toilets, and then I accidentally, well, you can't see me but I'm here, then I accidentally bought some dinner. So I am going to, of course you put out in front of me, yeah, don't worry. So I'm going to go home, have my tea, get what we've got out of the car, and then we'll have a look at it in all of its loud 1980s glory. So let's go for a drive. Yes! Hello, my vacuum cleaner chums! How are you today? Oh, what a fun drive to just outside of Henley-on-Thames that was, complete with a woman nearly, well, she did stop dead after we were doing 60 miles an hour for a little pheasant, and then I nearly hit a red kite on the road. But never mind, we are here with a Goblin Aquavac Multisystem 3000. Yes! It's boxed. I don't know if it's complete. Didn't actually check that. We just have it, and in theory, it's not mine to keep. I did like it, but the last thing I want to install something this big. So another collector is giving it a home after me. But yes, the Aquavac Multisystem is a powerful and versatile 3-in-1 cleaner, because yeah, on the face of it, why wouldn't you buy one of these as opposed to a Vax 121 or a Hoover Aquamaster? Why wouldn't you buy a Goblin 74130-01 instead? Because it does the same thing, doesn't it? Right, oh. You can't see very much because there's an awful lot to see at the minute. We have some instructions in an envelope. I don't think they're the original instructions, although it might be, because obviously this is a very late model of Aquavac, but this does look like it has been printed out on an inkjet printer, so don't 100% know if that's original or not. I do know though is that this is from 1993. Who knows whether that's going to be a good thing or not. So the first thing out, tell you what, that is the long Aquavac hose in the same style as my Bulldog, conveniently enough, grey with darker grey fittings. Yes, the very long hose there for the shampooing. Now we're going to get the machine out next because I don't actually know if there's any small tools with it. I'm hoping there is, but this is the machine. Apparently it has seen little use. Oh, I can't hear any tools rattling around. I think I might have been diddled if I probably should have asked if it had any small tools, but hey ho, it's not the most important part. So yes, we can take off the hose. Yes, 6413P, this says, an Aquavac Multisystem 3000. Let's see what's inside. And we have a very clean pleated paper filter, which, if I can get it off, should reveal... Oof. I think the filter might have a little hole in it somewhere, because look at all of that. Although, what I also think has happened is that they've only actually used it for shampooing, and that is why that is such a terrible state. Here is our label. Look, coming off already. We shall have to look at that. Yeah, this is Phoenix. What are you doing? No, we're not having squatty talk now. No. So that's not too bad then. This is obviously not really seen any use at all, although I'm a bit worried now as to is it actually split or not, but I don't think it is. We'll pop that back on there like so and put it in here. Bit of a shame that it doesn't have any dry tools. I sort of regret not asking that now, although equally I did chip her down anyway, so it's not the end of the world. I know that the person who's having this has bajillions of Goblin tools, so isn't really going to find that a problem. We have ourselves a plug, a modern safety plug of unknown age. Probably is original. These probably would have had a fitted plug on them at this age of their life. So yes, there is our Goblin Aquavac. We best see if it works, hadn't we? Yeah, that works very, very well indeed. Nothing wrong with that. So what else is in the box? Well, being an Aquavac Multisystem, and probably the reason why myself and this other person are interested in it is this. Look, it has the original multi-system attachment. Yes, this is how these things become a shampooer. This rolls around on the floor. You can fill it up with water, I think. And yeah, basically, this is the solution trigger, which goes onto the handle. Oh, hang on, look. We've got a piece here that seems to be not terribly... this goes outside. Oh, blimey, this is a bit cheap. Look, so this clips on there and does a half turn, and then that pushes on there, and that is what gives us our shampooing look. Wow, and that is it. Almost, sadly. Maybe I should have checked about the tools. But equally, you don't often see a Goblin Aquavac Multisystem 3000 setup, especially with the Mark II of the tool bits and bobs, and yeah, a very long hose. That's about all I can really show you for this particular part, because yeah, this all involves water. And all this does is just let the water dribble out of presumably here, and then it all sort of falls to the floor and you pick it back up. And I think that's what we're going to have a go at. We're going to, and I'm not going to be doing it tonight, I shall cut to the next day and we shall give this a go, because yeah, as it is, it will make a good dry vacuum. But in the absence, annoyingly, of all the small tools, that is it. So, let us get set up for doing some washing. So it's a couple of days later at 10:30 in the morning, which seems like a much more safer, sociable time to use this. I just noticed actually, now that I've got the smooth rug out, it flows very nicely indeed. It glides around very nicely. Obviously it uses the dual casters underneath. Crikey, they're quite clean actually. This thing really hasn't seen a lot of use. Just a shame that we do not have the dry tools. But hey, that's not really a massive problem for this video, because I've never used one of these, and today we are going to have a crack at it. who knows what's going to happen. So I think I've got to take this whole thing to the sink, and I'm going to fill it up with hot water and some vac solution that I have. I don't have any of the Aquavac stuff, and if I did, it'd be so rare I wouldn't be using it anyway. So let's get this filled up. Oh wow, that was unintuitive to fill. Doesn't fit under the sink. There wouldn't even fit under the bath towel, so I've had to pour 4 jugs of hot water in the thing. And you know what? It'll drip water now. I'm fairly sure. Yeah, there we go. Look. There goes the water. And that's it. That is how it works. And then, oh, actually, look. Oh, okay. That's the principle of the thing. So we will hook up the Aquavac Multisystem 3000 hose. Oh, and then if I can stand behind said massive hose, does it swivel? Oh, just come on. Now, oh, there's probably long hoses. They get there we go. They get tangled. I want you to see the vacuum, but look, I can put it there and still have all the hose I need. Right, close your ears. I have ringing in my ears, but you know what? That did, on this specific rug, I mean, crikey, you'd be suicide trying to do your actual carpet with it. It's actually pretty nice to use because it holds itself there. You can just push it along, and I was lifting it a bit as well, and it was doing. It did a very good job. I'm going to go do my other rug like this in a minute. Crikey, it's quite dry. There's still a fair bit of solution left. Let's have a look in here. Look, it has picked up some water. I mean, yeah, you could get one of these and just fit it to any wet vacuum, really. It's the slight joy about it. And yeah, we have ourselves a bucket full of quite muddy, dirty water. I am quite astonished. I say, I've not used one of these systems before. I've never had one back in the day. The other slight problem is that this lid is loose. If I turn it on, after a while it starts to rattle, and if I put my hand on the handle it stops. I really quite like that, you know. Let's go and do my other rug quickly. Well, the neighbours already hate me enough. 5 more minutes won't hurt. What? That was, what? That's actually quite nice. I mean, I know we're talking about, you know, 0-part entrance mats, and I don't know, I think the right carpet, it would possibly like it. Now, I've no idea how much solution I've got left. A little bit. And it does seem to be leaking from various places. And as you saw, all the water that was sat in the tubes went straight back out the end. If we take this bit off, which is what the previous owner perhaps should have done whenever they used it, we'll see it's literally just a thin piece of perspex, and then yeah, up it goes. The solution dribbling somewhere from the back. I mean, I don't know if I can make it. Yeah, there. It's all just very meh. Oh, now we've got to clean that up. It's fine. Who cares? The hose is amazing. I can see why it's so long. It's so that you can have the thing in another room with the door closed whilst you shampoo this room. I would do 2 hoses, to be honest. It would be a lot better. Then before it creams all over the front of it, we'll take off there, and yeah, a nice wodge of dirt. Now, I don't know how much of that was hanging in the hose already, but you know, this one's quite dirty. It sits by the back door. This one's quite dirty. It sits in the hallway. I'm quite pleased with that. Excellent. So, this was the Aquavac 7413P, and I'm ever so glad that I've managed to use one of these multi-system shampoo heads. Having a multi-system 3000 with it was just an added bonus. So thank you very much to the actual owner of this. What I'm going to do now, because as you saw, it wasn't mint, was it? Even when I picked it up, it has been used. I think I'm going to give it a full refurb, but I won't do the after video. The next time you see this, it will be on another channel, and you will see it under the Vintage Appliance Emporium, because yes, Mr. Steve is the actual owner of this machine. He just wanted me to have a go. So I've done it, Steve. It works. It hasn't exploded yet. And I will give it a good old clean up for you so you can experience it for yourself. But as good as it could possibly be. And then Steve's also got a lot of other Aquavac multi-systems and Bulldogs and whatnot, a lot more than me. He's got some really vintage ones as well. And now he can clean his house using all of them with this. Aren't we good to him? So there we go. Really? A very loud Aquavac. Comment below, have you had one of these? I think they've been quite popular. I think nowadays they might be going a bit rare. Who knows? But yeah, comment down below if you've ever had one of these. What were your experiences on actual carpet? Not like this stuff, actual carpet. Comment down below. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I, but not this, on my channel, will see you soon. Bye bye.